NFL star Tom Brady, the quarterback of the New England Patriots, in the news facing a crisis. So the NFL report is out, and it concludes that Tom Brady probably knew about the bowls being deflated. Now, here's how he reacted earlier this week. He said, quote, I don't have really any reaction. Our owner commented on it yesterday. It's only been 30 hours, so I haven't had much time to digest it fully. But when I do, I'll be sure to let you know how I feel about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the worst responses I've ever heard in my entire life to allegations of wrongdoing. He might as well taken out a sandwich board and walked through Times Square saying, I'm guilty, and I want to hide behind a bunch of lawyers and PR flags. First of all, this didn't just pop out of the news from nowhere. The allegations have been going on for many, many, many months. And now, after a thorough investigation for 5 months, the report has come out, and he's saying a couple days later, he hasn't had a chance to digest it. What does that even mean? So, folks, here is my prediction on what's going to happen with Tom Brady. I think that the NFL is going to have to take some punitive measure. It's likely to be just a suspension for a couple of games. But they're going to have to do something. That's prediction number one. Prediction number two is that New England Patriot fans are going to froth at the mouth, scream, denounce anyone who ever talks about this issue. They're going to try to just shut it down, essentially. They're not going to be very successful. Number three, Tom Brady, let's face facts, Tom Brady is wildly successful. He is extremely rich. He's very good looking, and he's married to a spouse who is also extremely successful, extremely rich, and extremely good looking. So I don't think that his life is going to be filled with despair and loneliness. But I do think that about 20% of sports fans are forever after going to view this as a permanent blot on his record. They're going to see him as a cheater, and they're going to say that he does not deserve to be seen in the pantheon of all-time sports greats. I think the other 80% of sports fans are going to say, okay, he did something wrong, but it's really more like going 61 in a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit and paying your fine, or getting caught littering, throwing a bottle of Coke on the ground and paying a $10 fine. I think that's how most sports fans are going to view this. That's my assessment. What do you think? Post your comments here, and please go to MediaTrainingWorldwide.com.